Hello everyone, today we are going to see how we are going to create CIBC GIC account whether you are from India or China or Philippines or any other country. The process is going to be same for every country, so let's get started. First we are going to go to google.com, then type CIBC GIC ISBO. Next, let's click on the second link. For your convenience, I will paste the link in the description below. Then we are going to click OK, then select Student GIC Program. We will start by selecting our country. You can choose whatever your country is. The process is same for every country. So we are going to start with India. Moving forward, something like this will appear on your screen. Now we are going to pay in Forex. So we are going to check this box and there will be 1.5% program fee. Now for India, we have the option to pay in Canadian dollars, but there are some countries where you have only option to pay in US dollars. So, in such cases, you have to pay in US dollars because CIBC Bank will automatically convert it from USD to CAD from their end. Now let's move on to student information. Here we are going to write our first name, middle name and last name as it appears in our passport. For title, you can choose Mr. for male, Mrs. for married females, Miss for single females, MX for people who go by no genders or binary. Make sure you write the name that is exactly on your passport. Now for people who have no last name, have to click on this. But because I have a last name, we are not going to tick on this one. We have to ignore these both two options and we are going to move on to the next one. So here you are going to select your school. You can choose whichever university you have applied into. We are going to select Seneca. Next, we are going to select program of study. You can choose whatever you have. If your program is not listed, you can choose program not listed. Or if you are confused which program to choose, you can choose program not listed. Now you have to write your student ID, which will be on your offer letter. Now let's move on to tentative arrival date. Tentative means expected. It can be anywhere 15 days prior or 15 days after your course begins. Now let's say your course starts in 1st January. You can choose 15 days prior or 15 days after, whatever is convenient with you. Same goes for tentative graduation date. Let's say your course is for 8 months. So you have to count 8 months and then you can choose any date nearby to that. And if you know, you can choose the exact date too. Now let's move to what is the intended use of this account. These are pre-filled, but you can choose education or child's education if not filled. Next, it's going to be your occupation category, which will be student, your occupation description, which will be student, and next, detailed description of your occupation, which will be as it is. Is this account to benefit a third party? You have to keep no. Now, you have to add your admission letter, which you will get when you pay your fees. It is also known as letter of acceptance. Let's add it. Next, we have to add student contact details. So here you have to write your street number, street address according to your passport. Now I have filled my details over here. You have to fill the same, but make sure you write it according to your passport. Now talking about phone number, make sure you write your phone number which is reachable. Same goes for email address. You have to make sure you keep your email address which you are going to check once in a while and you can receive the updates. Because you are going to get your payment confirmation and other stuff from CIBC on that email. Now, you have to enter your password. Make sure you are choosing a password which is minimum 8 characters. You have at least one uppercase letter, one special character so that your password is strong. Next, we are going to fill passport details. So first, you have to write your passport number. After filling your passport number, you have to write passport issue date, which will be available on your passport. Next, we are going to write passport expiry date. Then you have to select your country of citizenship. Also, please double check that whatever details you are filling are correct and according to the passport. Next, you have to add your date of birth. Now coming to important step, which is referral details. Please note that it is important step to save your money. You can save $25 if you do this step carefully. Let me show you the proof as well. Now, here we are on CIBC GIC page. As you can see, get $25 when you refer a friend. You'll get both a $25 bonus when you transfer the money. As you can see, you and I, we both will get $25 bonus when you sign up with this. Let's get back to the video. Here, let's choose friend and family. And in details, you have to write friend. Here, you can see, are you applying through the referral programs? You have to tick yes. Here, you have to add the email address of the referrer so you can get $25 for free. The email address is yashjidps@gmail.com. It is spelled as yashjidps@gmail.com. Make sure to enter it to get $25 for free. Next, we will click on Payment Summary. Now, this page will appear which says Step 3 of 3 Summary. A page like this will appear on your screen. Here, you have to make sure all your details are correct or not. If they are not, you have to go back and make sure they are correct. Next, if you have made sure that they are correct, you have to click on these two boxes and you have to click Submit. Now you will see a thank you page and you will also see a reference code on your page. Within 15 minutes of filling the application, you will receive an email which will say that they have received your application, with the subject of the email being CIBC International Student Banking Offer Application Received. After first email, you would have to wait roughly 72 business hours, and within 72 business hours, you will get an email like this on your screen which will say CIBC International Student Banking Offer Action Required. Now, in this email, you can see a link like this. You have to click on it and you have to log into your account. Once you have logged in, you have to click on Print Instruction Sheet. Now, this is a sample payment instruction sheet. There will be details on your payment instruction sheet and you would have to pay accordingly. Now, let's assume that you have paid your GIC fees. Now log in again and click on View Details. Scroll a bit and click on Upload Documents. There, you have to make sure you upload your SWIFT receipt of transfer. The SWIFT receipt is the proof of transfer that you will get once you transfer the funds. After you have paid your fees and uploaded the receipt, you will receive an email like this within 3 business days, which will say Wire Transfer Received. After that email, log into your portal. Once you are there, click on View Details. Scroll down a bit and there you can find Welcome Letter and Investment Advice Letter. You have to download that. After downloading it, your investment advice letter will look something like this, and you have to attach the investment advice letter in your visa application. This is your welcome letter. Your welcome letter will look something like this. You will have to get a printout of this and you have to give it to the nearest CIBC branch after you land in Canada so that they can activate your GIC account. Now, let's move to some frequently asked questions. The first question is, do I have to pay any service fee or other fees while creating a GIC account in Canada? Yes, you have to pay 150 Canadian dollars service fee in Forex payment. So, for example, you chose to have a GIC of 10,000 Canadian dollars, you would have to pay $10,150 and the final amount is always written on your payment instruction letter. So, for example, if your payment instruction letter says you have to pay 10,150 Canadian dollars, then you would have to pay $10,150 only, nothing extra. Next question, how to contact CIBC Bank? The answer is you can email them for that. They usually respond within 48 hours. The emails are student.help@cibc.com and the other one is mailbox.isbo@cibc.com. Next question is, how to get 25 Canadian dollars for free? For that, use email address spelled as yashjidps@gmail.com and enter it in refer section to get 25 Canadian dollars for free. Without it, you wouldn't get any signing up bonus. Next, how would my GIC money distribute? So for that, once you land in Canada, go to your CIBC Bank to activate your GIC account. There you will get $2,000 immediately to use. And for the rest $8,000, you will get $1,000 each month for the next 8 months. Next, how should I pay the fees? Can I pay it online or should I go to the bank? Answer is, you can go to your bank or do it online to do a Forex transfer. Make sure the Forex transfer has your name. It's important to note that the Forex payment must be done on your behalf. The funds must be sent from your account name and not anybody else's, as it's a condition to create a GIC account. If you send funds from anyone else's name, your application would get rejected. The next question, how much should I pay? So you can select any amount from 10,000 Canadian dollars to maximum of 20,000 Canadian dollars. However, a maximum number of students choose 10,000 Canadian dollars as they don't require much money and they usually get a job easily in Canada. I suggest entering 10,000 Canadian dollars. The next question is, when will my GIC account be activated? Once you will land in Canada, visit your nearest CIBC Bank branch and you will be good to go. If you have any more questions, comment them below and I'll be more than happy to help you with it. Also, don't forget to use the refer code so that you can get 25 Canadian dollars for free. And lastly, be confident. The process is very easy. You have got this. Thank you.